But yeah, it was 4 a.m, and you were long passed out, and you literally woke up like in a sudden you woke up like you like woke up instantly, and it scared me. And I was like, "What's wrong?" You're like, "The lines." I'm like, what the lines? What are you talking about? You're like, the Rams line. Rams -3. Rams -3. It was just to clarify, the Rams were -3 versus the Dolphins.
3.5.
Frenchie was talking about this line all day because he really wanted to hammer it.
And they lost
I
it.
know, but he really wanted to hammer it.
Yes, I did.
Then after he's like, the Rams -3. Kickoff. And he just starts like yelling words. And I'm like, dude, kickoff's not for 8 hours. He goes, oh. And then passes right back asleep like a baby and starts snoring again. He was literally up for 15, 20 seconds, dead worried about the line that he overslept and missed it. And then I told him kickoff wasn't for another 8 hours. He's like, oh. And then he went back to bed like a baby.
Dude,
it was like a nightmare. You were having a nightmare that you missed kickoff and you wouldn't be able to place your bet.
You didn't tell me that. It's new day, new episode. We haven't done an episode.
Good to hear that. New day, new episode.
We haven't done an episode in a while, but we do have reasons why.
Back here.
Episode back here.
It's been like 2 weeks since I've been here.
Well, I've been doing some episodes without you because I've had a couple of guests.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
At 45.
But our last episode together was at 45.
Yep.
And I've been living there.
Oh,
as
yeah.
you could tell.
Yeah. Oh, look at them gones. Olivia, show them gones.
I'm showing it.
All right, look at them gones. Okay.
You like the New Jersey I'm rocking?
All right, first of all, take off my clothes.
My New Jersey.
You need to stop wearing my clothes, homeboy. You need to
Jersey.
stop. You need to get your own freaking line.
We are technically roommates right now.
We are.
I don't know if I could share that information why we're roommates right now. But I was kind of forced out of Long Beach a little bit.
We was forced out of Long Beach. Just something that we will cover later on. Not today. Not today. We will.
It's a little serious matter.
It's a very serious matter. So after it's not so serious anymore, we're gonna discuss what happened, and that's gonna be a hell of a story.
We'll just say that someone doesn't.
I was just gonna
like Danny Blue Eyes too much.
Yes, I was gonna throw him just a curveball and be like, "Hey, you want to talk about that like in the podcast?" But before the podcast,
I had to shut it down. I'm like, "Hey, not yet."
I want to kind of bring it up, but you think it was like, no.
Yeah, it just happened last week, so just stay tuned. And then we'll give you the full details.
We'll give the full
story
details
about what happened to Danny Blue Eyes.
Yes, very interesting. It gets very interesting.
I thought everyone loved me out there, but I guess
Danny Blue
a rude awakening.
Danny Blue Eyes got a bed stalker already, so we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. All right. So with all this introduction, let's introduce our beautiful producer. What's going on, beautiful Ollie?
Hey guys, long time no see.
I know you guys missed us, didn't you?
Yeah.
I know. All right. Right in front of me, I got my partner in crimes, my best friend, my co-host, Danny Blue Eyes. What we're
and roommate
and roommate, not by choice.
not by choice.
I'll add
roommate,
it in.
not by choice.
I'll add it in editing under your title.
There you go.
When I told you the situation, you're like, "Yeah, you need to come live with
you
me."
need to get over here.
I was like,
oh yeah. So. And right over here, you got your host, your husky man, Yassi. What up? Before I get started, I always want to start doing this. We need to start giving shout outs to our town, our Huntington Beach people. They showed up when we did the whole shebang with F44, when we partnered up with F45.
That was actually really, really fun. I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
We had a lot of foot traffic. We gave a lot of free giveaways.
Yes, we did.
We gave some masks away.
We talked to people. We had fun. We discussed sports. It was a fun day, and we're going to be doing a lot more of those shows in Huntington Beach because we are the Huntington Beach podcast.
I like it. That was live, man. Yeah, that was beautiful.
I loved it. I really loved it. So
great camera work. We had people out on the sidewalk.
Great partners. That 45 crew was amazing. Michael Jackson was amazing, and I'm not talking about the
the
singer Michael Jackson. I'm talking about Michael Jackson, owner of the F45 in Huntington Beach. He was great. Him and his team.
I know the giveaways for the people, but I stole a hat.
Oh yeah,
so.
yeah. He got a F45 hat right there.
Don't charge my membership card for that, Michael.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt
don't
or
charge
two.
it out there.
All right.
Yeah,
No,
they were very generous
they
with
were
us.
very generous.
And opening their doors.
Their team was amazing. My team was amazing. I give props to my team. My team was great from everyone.
Even though we all looked great on camera and looked like we had fun, there was a lot of behind the scenes work.
I'm not gonna lie.
We were all tired
We
afterwards.
talked a lot of sports that day. I had a little too many to drink that day. And then Danny Blue Eyes came to me.
I actually had to call you out.
You actually had to call me out.
you
and that
out.
never happens.
No.
Never happens. I'm always the sober guy. Danny Blue Eyes came to me before the show and he was like, "Hey,
You
get your shit together." I was like, "I got this.
I got it.
Second the cameras went on.
You were more like, I got that.
I was like, "Oh."
I was like,
Danny-
oh shit.
Dan was
I'm
like,
like, come
"Oh
on."
shit!" I was like, "No, it's not looking good right now." I was like, "I got this. Don't worry. I
The
got
minute
this."
the cameras turned on, you had that twinkle in your eye and the
I did.
smile.
That's
and
it.
that's all she wrote.
I sure as hell know how to fucking turn it on. So that's what you get with the Husky Man right here. All right, and what else happened? Then life happened. It's like I got hit with a bus. Busy 9 to 5, busy with the podcast, looking for a new marketing team. Been taking a lot of meetings lately.
Yeah, a lot
of meetings lately.
Working
A
late
lot.
hours. Working
Phone
late
calls, face-to-face, dinners. Trust me, we're taking this brand to the next level one way or another, and we're not stopping till we get there.
At least we're able to, enjoy a little bit of time in
The
San
weekend,
Diego.
yes. And
Just
then-
a little bit.
You have a
day
story
or
from
two.
San Diego.
A day or two.
You have a good story.
A day or two, you
True.
know. I mean,
Do you want to tell the story?
oh,
The nice story.
the night story.
Go
Well, so I was actually me, you, and Timmy two times. We all shared a hotel room.
Not a hotel. We were in a resort,
Okay,
my
a
friend.
resort.
You cannot
That's
say
nice.
a hotel.
Whatever.
It's a
All right.
resort.
All
It's
right.
classy, okay?
It was classy. It
Yep.
was classy. I
Yep.
think everyone passed out. I mean, you and T passed out probably like 1 a.m.
Yep.
I had some Adderall early in the night, so I was just laying in there in bed with Timmy 2 times, getting kicked in the face, not being able to fall asleep. So I think it was probably about like 4 a.m, right? 4 a.m. You were already passed out for
Yep.
3 hours.
Yep.
I'm just sitting there hating my life, sleeping next to a 6'5" guy.
Well, hold on. Let me explain to you why I was passed out. So the night before that, I was partying all night in Mexico. So Friday was Mexico. San Diego was Saturday,
Yep.
and all of Sunday
Oh,
was
I
San
understand.
Diego.
You were
So I was
exhausted.
exhausted.
You were exhausted.
And plus, we went out to the gas lamp district on Saturday night. We didn't have too many to
No.
drink, but
We
we
stayed
just
responsible.
We did, we stayed super responsible, but we did a lot of walking.
Yeah.
Because when you're walking around with
we
Timmy,
went to the gas lamp. We got our participation trophy. Then we came home.
we
We
said-
participated in the Halloween.
Yes.
We said thank you for the participation.
You got
trophy.
dressed. Timmy 2 time got dressed. I got dressed on Friday for work. I
Uh-huh.
didn't want to get dressed again on Saturday. Plus, they didn't bring my costume with me, so I was like over it anyways. But yeah, we went to the gas lamp. It was a lot of people. We came back. Me and Timmy 2 times knocked out. So Danny Blue
I
Eyes
was
is
just
actually
laying there.
up.
I was laying there, very bored, very bored. I didn't want to wake you guys up, but yeah, it was 4 a.m, and you were long passed out, and you literally woke up like in a sudden you woke up like you came up you like woke up instantly, and it scared me. And I was like, "What's wrong?" You're like, "The lines." I'm like, the lines? What are you talking about? You're like, the Rams line. Rams -3. Rams -3. It was just to clarify. The Rams were -3 versus the Dolphins.
3.5. But
And
yeah.
Frenchie was talking about this line all day because he really wanted to hammer it.
And they lost
I
it.
know, but he really wanted to hammer it.
Yes, I
And
did.
then after he's like, the Rams -3. Kickoff. And he just starts like yelling words. And I'm like, dude, kickoff's not for 8 hours. He goes, oh. And then passes right back asleep like a baby and starts snoring again. He was literally up for 15, 20 seconds. Dead worried about the line that he overslept and missed it. And then I told him kickoff wasn't for another 8 hours. He's like, oh. And then he went back to bed like a baby.
Dude,
It was like a nightmare. You were having a nightmare that you missed kickoff and you wouldn't be able to place your
you
bet.
didn't tell me that story until Monday. And once you told
you
me,
were
I
just
was like, that
cracking
is a
up.
podcast
It
story
was
right
pretty
there.
freaking funny. I'm not gonna lie.
That was fucking hilarious. I'm not
See,
gonna lie.
this is what we dream about at night.
Yes. Yes.
All the women out there think we're thinking about other girls
No.
or something like that.
No, we're thinking about
we're thinking about the goddamn Rams -3.
See, when are we
Waking up in the middle of the
Guys,
night sweating.
I know that Rams didn't pan out, but most of the picks we give you guys do pan out. There is a reason. We go do our research. We go.
I'm actually
and
glad we didn't give our picks last week.
we,
'Cause I
yes,
took a beating.
oh, yes, we all took a beating. This
I was
is
walking out that reserve.
not gonna
funny.
lie. I looked at the lines, I believe on Tuesday or Wednesday.
did.
I looked at that. And I was
We
like,
said we didn't like them.
it's not looking good. It's not looking.
And the thing is, we're not gonna go a week without betting, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
we only
I
go-
didn't want to give any betting advice to anyone, and I know if I did a podcast, I would have had to give advice to you guys. It's just it wasn't a good line anywhere.
we took a few hits.
We took a hit,
I took
a huge hit.
So I took a hit on the Titans at the Bengals,
Yeah.
and then I also took a hit on the Packers as well.
Yep. And we
I
took,
took a
hit.
big hit on the Packers because I bet
We
on
took
them
a little
few
bit of a
times.
hit with Philadelphia because we put them 1-9, and they decided to win more than 9 that game, and I'm like, I told you, like, no. And I knew that the Cowboys suck. I knew they're freaking
What was it? Danucci.
Danucci.
But Leonardo.
Danucci.
What did we say?
Wait,
Leonardo
his
Bonucci.
name is not Leonardo.
I know. Remember when we were all baffled when they're like Ben
was it?
Danucci?
Ben Danucci.
It was like in the third quarter. We're like, no.
Yeah, we looked at each other like,
Leonardo Danucci.
Fuck that. We're calling you Leonardo. That's it. It's like, no. And I love that little throw he does. It doesn't work.
I know it wasn't.
But it was
it's
like
just like
on
a
the
little,
side,
like a
like-
little sidearm, like a little Danucci.
Cowboys look in trouble, man. I mean, they're in. I mean,
Wow,
they're okay.
they're past trouble.
Yeah, they're past
a
trouble.
mess.
Yeah, mess.
So
problem.
they actually said, I
They're
mean,
paying-
Dalton's still in concussion protocol, so they were going to start Danucci.
Yep.
But then they're like, no, we can't run Danucci back
Put him
out
with
there.
with the concussion.
So they
in the field.
I don't know. They're going to their fourth string quarterback. So I don't.
Oh,
even know.
Danucci's done. Leonardo's done.
Danucci. Well, anyway, so we bet on the Eagles to win between 1 and 9,
Yep.
and the Cowboys were down. I believe it was Cowboys were down 13.
Yep.
And they drove all the way down, like to
Yep.
the 5-yard
And then
line.
they were like, no,
so
no.
we were about to cover that 1 to
Yep.
9, and all three of us were on our feet. Danucci, Danucci. Sunday night in the hotel room, just screaming. Tim's dancing. He's like, Danucci,
No,
Danucci.
they were like, no,
He
no.
got us down to the 5. He got us excited.
Yep.
He tickled us and then left us
Hanging
high
right
and dry.
there,
He
but
did.
that's what freaking Leonardo. I don't want to call him Leonardo. That's
It's
what Ben
Leonardo-
Danucci did to us.
Leonardo Danucci.
Leonardo Danucci sounds much better,
Come on,
but it's like
Ben Danucci. Come on.
no Danucci should ever play American football. Soccer,
That's
sure.
what I'm saying.
Real football.
I said
sure.
I thought he was an Italian center back.
That's what
For
I
Team
thought,
Italy.
really, yeah.
I
There
looked-
is a guy in Juve, Bonucci.
Yeah,
That's his name.
Bonucci. Yeah,
I know
that's why.
Bonucci.
Yeah,
Juve.
Italy, yeah.
Big defender, huge guy, big popular.
Of course,
that's
yeah.
his name.
Of course.
Not freaking Danucci. I don't know what the hell
Yeah,
that
he's
came
in
from.
the wrong sport.
And then we had the elections, and you and I stayed
We
up
did.
very late last night.
I know.
I saw you after midnight. You didn't even say goodnight. You just
No,
went
I gave
upstairs. You're
up.
like,
I'm
fuck
like,
that.
I'm done.
You're like, fuck
I
that. It's
hit a
like-
wall. I was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, we went to sleep, and then Biden seemed like he was about to go down. He was up, but everything else was looking
It was
really
looking-
bad.
because
Wisconsin
and
Michigan.
Michigan and Pennsylvania all red.
Well, Pennsylvania's still red.
Pennsylvania's still red, but
Wisconsin and Michigan turned blue
They turned
overnight,
blue.
and I'm not gonna lie. I don't want. I'm sorry if if you didn't know that. I fucking hate Trump, so I don't want Trump to win. I think he's a douchebag. I don't think if you believe in him, you're a douchebag. I'm not there yet. Not necessarily yet. By the way, that's a
well,
bad
that,
thing.
that'd be 68 million people right there.
I know,
Don't be
that's a lot.
calling 68 million people a douchebag.
And plus, we're in Huntington Beach, so a lot
We're
of Trump fans.
trying to build a business here. I mean, we don't have a PR person yet,
Oh,
but
man.
maybe you might want to slow your roll.
Hold on. Hey, listen, we always
if
call
we
it.
do, they'll be screaming.
It's
in the
America.
back.
Everyone can support whoever they want to
Stop
support.
it.
And we
Listen,
just got to get
listen.
over
I'm happy
it.
for Cheeto because he
Oh, yeah, Tito.
He had to come through Trendy Husky, and then he got the seat he wanted in Huntington Beach.
Yeah. Good.
So, congrats to Tito for scoring that seat in
No,
HB.
did you end up betting on the election or?
So, interesting that you said that. So I was gonna put in $2,000 on the election.
Yeah.
On Biden.
I saw that.
And then I
I
only
remember
put
when you
like
told me. I'm like, oh no,
$300 or
no, no,
$400
no.
bucks. And then I came in home and I was about to hammer the line. You were like, no, Trump is about to win. Trump is about
Well,
to
he
win.
was leading. I was.
Yeah,
I was
no,
kinda
and I
worried.
understood, and then I saw and I was between CNN and we
And he
were
still
watching.
got a shot to win if he comes back in Nevada.
Well, listen,
Only
right now,
7
Pennsylvania, I believe, is done. North Carolina, I believe, is over. I believe Georgia
It's gonna
is
come
done.
down to Nevada.
I think Nevada is the problem, and here's the freaking problem in Nevada. It's only like 7,500, like a difference between
Yeah,
Biden.
7,000 votes behind.
Yeah,
right
like
now.
7,500
Yeah.
or
And
seven.
there's
Yeah,
still a little bit more to go. So
it's
I mean,
it's yeah, and
it's a lot
Biden
there.
needs Nevada.
Dude,
and
the live line on the election yesterday was going
Up
crazy.
and down.
Up and down. Trump got to like plus 200, and I saw him get to like minus 450 at one point.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
like, holy cow. It was
Biden started the
shooting
line
back
at
and
minus
forth.
220, and then he ended up going all the way up to plus 170, 180.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
I'm not going to lie.
I was looking at that
For
line at like
whoever
1 in the morning.
I know our group chat was live lining it, and they were talking about how exciting it was, going back and forth, back and forth. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. I was staring at that line, and I'm like, "You're tickling my pickle over here." Plus 180. Hold on.
I really did want to hop on the live line, but I lost like $400 on the Bucks the previous night.
Yes. Let's not even talk
Oh
about
my
that. I will
God.
not talk about that garbage game at all in my podcast. I
Right.
will
It's always
stop
tough,
that
right?
shit.
You know, because you got to settle with the bookie on Monday. So I just settled for a bunch of money.
Yep.
And then I'm like, all right, new
Yeah,
week,
new week.
new fresh
And
week.
then boom, you
Monday
took a
night,
hit
I'm like,
already.
let's hammer the Bucks. And the thing is, I even waited till they got down, so I got the Bucks minus 5.5.
Yep.
And then they scored that garbage time touchdown right at
Yep.
the end of the game, just to stick it right in my gut.
Yep.
I'm like, all right, maybe I just need a few days off. I'll come back Thursday strong.
It's a problem.
Come back
I'm sorry, God. I'm just trying to get a haircut. I can't get a haircut. I'm so busy. I can't get a haircut. Between the elections, between watching this, watching that, taking this meeting, my
Yeah,
9 to
lots
5.
going on right now.
Dude, it's a lot going on. When did we? I didn't even check out what time we started the show, so I don't even know how long time we've been on
It's
so far.
10 after 9 over here.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's 10 after.
We
nine.
used to do the shows in the morning. I'd be
We used to do
all
them in the
geeked up
morning.
on cold brew. I'd be drinking my Stubbtown
And
cold
then,
brew.
then
and
it got pushed to late afternoon,
I
and
know.
now we're like
now we're at nighttime. I'm
super nighttime. You got a glass of whiskey in front
I
of
do.
you.
I needed it
Yeah.
because I had that workout, and then we had the meeting, and then I came home. I'm like, wait a minute, we got to do a
It was
podcast.
yeah. We had a very interesting meeting. I'm not gonna go about it right now because we might be doing business with this person, but it was a very interesting meeting.
It was. It was.
Very interesting
Had its
meeting.
ups and downs, but it was
Yep.
entertaining to
But
watch
that's,
you.
That's
and,
why I'm meeting. Oh yeah.
it's very entertaining to watch you. You just gotta sit back and get your popcorn ready. when
It's
you go
always
to a business
entertaining
meeting.
to watch him.
Which is nice. Not a lot of pressure for me.
No,
you
not
know,
at all.
I order appetizer. I just got to listen. Listen to these two. Two stallions.
When
go
I was
at
done
it.
with the meeting, they looked at me. I was like, "Why the fuck are you in banking? You should not be in banking."
I'm like, what are you doing working at a bank, man?
Why are you at a
Why are you
bank?
working
You got
at
to
a
be an
bank?
agent or something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
Why the fuck
Come
are
on.
you at a bank?
You got to use your powers for good.
Yeah, you got these great sales skills. You gotta put them to use.
I
man.
know, man. A degree
You
in
are, though.
everything.
You are.
No, we are putting
We
them
are.
to good use.
We are. I do.
Dude, AB is gonna start with the freaking Buccaneers next week. Are you
I
excited about
know.
that?
I mean, I don't know if I'm excited about it. I mean, I was a little bummed. I actually did want to see him to go to Seattle. I mean, I know all the talk with Russell Wilson
Yep.
working out in the offseason. And, you know, he was being linked to Seattle. They were the front runners to sign him. And,
Mm-hmm.
of course, the Buccaneers end up signing him.
Yep.
I mean, who else do they want? They grabbed Fournette. They
got
grabbed
Fournette.
Gronkowski. They grabbed Brady. It seemed like every single
Gronk
person.
is having a solid season. Didn't
He
start
is.
super
He
hot.
started off slow.
He turned
but
it
he's coming
around.
around. I mean,
Yep.
the Bucks right now, I mean, they're really starting to turn a corner. I know. I mean, in New York, they didn't play
Fuck
super
was
great.
that? But that's Brady in New York.
I mean, it was,
He always
I mean, it
sucks
was a
in New
road
York.
game. New York played solid. I mean, Tampa Bay wasn't at their top. I mean, obviously, Godwin was out for the game, so they seem to struggle a little bit without him. But I mean, hey, the Bucks still seem to be turning a corner right now. They have to be one of the front runners in the NFC, don't you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree. I think there's a lot of good teams right now in the NFL.
I mean, we know the AFC powerhouse of the Chiefs and Steelers, obviously the front runner.
Yeah.
if you had to choose a team in the NFC right now, we're looking at like
Chiefs.
the Bucks. No, I'm saying NFC.
Oh,
So
I'm
like
sorry, NFC.
So we're looking at like the Bucks, the Seahawks, the Packers. Who do you really think are like the front runners out there?
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because Russell Wilson has been
I
having an
understand that, but
MVP kind of season.
That defense scares me though in Seattle. That defense really, really does scare me.
Yeah, but listen, look at their record. They lost one game so far. You know, you
And they
can't.
blew it. Oh, of
And
course.
they blew it.
Yeah, but
and they
I mean,
blew it.
each
They
game
won.
is-
Technically, they won that game. They gave it up in the end.
They gave it away.
They
yeah.
gave it away in the end.
But you could say, I mean, they should have lost for Minnesota as well. I mean,
Man, they fought in the Minnesota game. I can't
they
give them
fought,
that. They
but they
fought.
were an inch away from losing.
Oh
that
yeah,
game,
no, I agree. Could have went either way that game, but man, the Seahawks wanted that game. They wanted that game. They fought for it. Listen, I'm not a huge believer in the Packers. I love Aaron Rodgers, but I just don't think he has enough weapons. It always comes down to the same problems with the Packers. They're
and
not.
that's what really, really surprised me. So obviously everyone knows the trade deadline just happened this
Yep.
Tuesday.
And they didn't trade for no one.
No one,
Nothing.
no playmakers on the outside. Still,
Nothing.
First, you don't draft someone. You drafted
Imagine you give
freaking
one.
QB in the first round when Rodgers needs some weapons.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I knew he was gonna come back to the league. AB, you can't listen. I'm not gonna sit here and trying to, say good things about AB. We know what he's done was fucked up. And he paid for it. He got suspended. He paid a bunch of money. I know he's still getting sued or whatever. It is what it is. With his talent, you're gonna have that dude in the NFL. So let's move on.
Of course,
Let's move.
I figured you
Right.
know.
Why would the Packers not go aggressive after him?
Mm-hmm.
You put Aaron Rodgers and AB in the same field, it's
Scary.
fireworks.
Yep.
It's fucking fireworks for both players. Now,
And
I
we
don't
know goddamn well that the Packers need AB more than the Bucks do.
way more. The Bucks got options.
Already, yeah.
Packers,
Plenty.
I'm sorry.
Plenty.
I dare you, whatever you want. I would go out right now and I'd ask people for the top freaking receivers in Packers. Like
Yeah, you
people.
got Devontae Adams and no one else.
That's
after
it.
That.
Done.
Aaron Jones is hurt.
A
right
lot
now,
of
the top
nobodies.
A lot of
nobodies.
A lot of nobodies.
Their top running back is hurt as well right
Their
now.
top 3 running backs are all out right now for.
It's a problem. You don't have no running back game. You don't have a solid defense. You don't got no good wide
Yep.
receivers. Tight end game is not, the greatest.
No, it's not there.
So you got QB and that's it.
Exactly. They're relying on him to carry it
Way
again.
too much. This is not gonna win you the chip. So Packers, move on. Then we're left with who? We're left with the Bucks and we're left with the Seahawks. The Bucks are a solid team when they turn up. This is the problem with the Bucks. You've got a Tom Brady. Yes, he's old as dirt, but he is old.
Yeah, of
but
course.
he's
Brady's
taking care of
probably-
himself.
He's probably the best 43-year-old guy out there.
But he does have his moments when you're like, all right, this is where the 40s kind of like hitting him hard. You know what I mean?
Those
Like,
moments are he can't escape pressure.
Yes.
If you're able to, this was, I mean, the Bears put out a formula to beat the Buccaneers. If you're able to get to Brady with rushing 4
Yep.
passers, it's going to cause a lot of problems. You could sit 7 guys in coverage and you could rush Brady because he's not gonna extend the play. If someone's going to be in his face, just like Khalil Mack, he's going to go
I was
down
going to
right
say the
away.
same thing. And the
He's
other
gonna
thing is
go
you don't
down
piss
right away.
Khalil Mack and talk trash
Yeah,
to
yeah,
him.
of course.
And that was a mistake that
But
Brady
you know
made
what?
in the
I
last game.
mean, the Bucks are already looking like a Super Bowl contender,
Oh,
and
they-
now you add Antonio Brown.
Yes, it's going to look
You have
scary.
Antonio Brown, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Rob Gronkowski, and 2 running backs. You got Ronald Jones, you
They're
got Leonard
looking
Fournette.
hella scary. I'm sorry.
They're already looking scary without AB. What happens when you add AB?
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't
Yeah.
know if the kind of shape he is
Yeah.
in. But
No. We do because
okay.
everyone's been talking good
Yeah,
about
but they're
the
not.
shape he's in.
Their own teammates aren't going to say that. Hey,
No, if he
AB 's
wasn't
looking
ready, I could.
sluggish.
No, it happened before. It was like, he's not game ready. If he's not game ready, okay, fine. Here is what I'm at with that. Just when we're talking about his shape and everything. If he's not game ready, he will not start this week. No freaking chance in hell. With all the options they have.
Yeah.
You're going to come and bring someone to the locker room and you're going to start him after a week and a half of work. You can't get... game ready in a week and a half. That means AB has been doing his workouts. That means AB is ready to play. If you're starting him a week and a half after you signed him, he's ready to go, and he's gonna be that fast. He's gonna be that explosive. He's gonna be that much AB that he was back, with Pittsburgh. He's gonna be AB, dude. There's
We'll
no
see.
doubt about
We'll
that.
see.
I know he only played
I know
one
Brady
game.
will find him.
Oh, he will. He played one game with him versus the Dolphins when he was with the Patriots. Brady and AB, that's what I'm talking about. And he found him plenty of times that game.
Oh, of course he did. He
He
really did.
scored a touchdown,
Oh,
too.
yeah. Mhm.
He
He did.
found him plenty of times.
See, AB is really a great receiver specifically for Tom Brady.
Yes.
Because Tom Brady likes those little quick guys that could run across the field and he could hit and lead them.
But that's Aaron Rodgers' kind, too, in a sense.
No, I mean, let's not even just compare. Let's not even compare that right now. I'm saying right now the Bucks, they have Evans and Godwin. Both are really big receivers, and they love to stretch the field downfield, big body receivers. What you saw in New England a lot with the Edelmans and, like the little guys out the backfield,
Yep.
that's when Brady really thrived at his best, those short intermediate routes.
Yep.
And you're going to see Brown running a lot of slants, a lot of crosses, and I think it's really going to open up things for Evans, Godwin, and even Gronk up the middle. I think it's going to take their offense to the next level, and teams
I
should
agree.
be scared.
I agree.
Teams
I
should be
think
scared.
teams should be scared.
Brady wants to get the ball out quick.
Are they your favorite right now?
See, I still want to put the Seahawks in there just because Russell Wilson's playing at the MVP form. And let's not underestimate it. The Seahawks the biggest need that they needed was a pass rusher. And they went ahead and signed Carlos Dunlap from the Bengals.
Yep.
He's been on the Bengals
Do you
for
think he's a diva, by the way?
Who?
Him.
Dunlap?
Yep.
No, Dunlap just was tired of Cincinnati. He wanted out of Cincinnati.
Okay.
One-win team. Dunlap's played there for 10 years. He was ready to go to a Super Bowl contender. And I think it was good that they shipped him out. But, hey, he's still productive. He still had 9.5 sacks last year. He's a veteran pass rusher, and he's only going to help that Seahawks pass defense. Okay. Because they've been torched. They really have been torched.
Yeah,
so,
and you have Matt Calvin there. Dude, he's looking mighty good this year.
We're week 8 right now, so we're at the mid-season. As of right now, if I had to choose Super Bowl, I'd do Chiefs and Seahawks as of right now. That's who I'd put kind of as a front runner.
Where are you with Baltimore?
Whew.
That's rough.
See, the thing with Baltimore...
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me cut you. I think they found the formula, man, to stop in Lamar.
Well, the formula is make him throw the damn ball.
Yep.
Well, obviously, I think
And
we all knew that.
That's what the Steelers did, and that's what the Chiefs did. That's what the who beat them in the last year in the playoffs? The Titans. That's what the Titans did.
See, the thing that scares me with the Ravens is they are terrific when they get an early lead because they could run it with Lamar. They got Dobbins. They got Ingram. But the minute they get down is very scary because Lamar gets inaccurate throwing the ball downfield. He gets inaccurate throwing the ball downfield, and it's
scary.
Yeah, it is.
When
it
he's
really
under pressure, you could tell that
he's struggling throwing the ball a little bit last year. Last year his legs hid a lot of their his throwing problems, but you're starting to see it more and more now.
Are you sold on Pittsburgh?
Of course I'm sold on
Do you think
Pittsburgh. Did I not call them a sleeper team at the beginning of the year?
Oh, you did. Absolutely.
I
give you kudos for that.
Win team.
100%. You said that they're going to be great.
Did I didn't expect them to get off to an undefeated start.
Yeah.
I expected them to be a playoff team. I expected them to contend for the division. But, yeah, they look good right now. The thing is, their defense... they
solid.
could. No, their defense is top 5 in the league. They could get to the quarterback rushing for. They just signed the linebacker from Avery Williams from the Jets. So they only added to their defense. And Big Ben's just getting more and more comfortable with his weapons right now. He included Claypool. 1 week it's Claypool. 1 week it's Deontay Johnson. Juju solid. You got Connor running the ball. Right now they look solid now.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Yes, they are the only undefeated team in the league.
They're not better than the Chiefs. No.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Do you have – because they have the formula to beat the Chiefs.
No.
They have the formula.
The Chiefs lost 1 to the Raiders because, they just decided to give 1. That's it.
They decided.
Well, let's be very clear. It's not like they beat them because they were better. I'm not gonna
Of
judge.
course not.
I'm not gonna say the Steelers are a better team because they have a better record than
No,
the
it
Chiefs.
just shows the Chiefs do have holes.
Yeah,
in
they
the
do have
defense,
some holes.
and their offensive line looks a little shaky as well this year.
My friend, they've got plenty of experience.
Oh, I
in
know,
that locker room and in that coaching staff that will tighten those holes. By playoff
Trust me,
times.
I still have the Chiefs as a Super Bowl favorite.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
I don't think anywhere is near.
You
Anywhere is
can't
close.
bet against Patrick Mahomes, but the Steelers do have the recipe to beat the Chiefs. They have a premier pass rusher.
When are they playing each
TJ
other?
Watt. I don't even know. I don't know.
Can we
if they-
check when the
do they-
Steelers? I don't know. I
do
want to
they-
know.
We don't know if they play each other.
I'll be
this
interested
season or
if they
not.
do. I want to see that game. They will be
Well,
very.
I think everyone wants to see it. Right now, it's looking like the AFC Championship game right now. It's looking like the front runner. So,
easily. Oh yeah.
so I mean, right now, you still have the Chiefs and Seahawks, or do you have anything different right now? Are you thinking?
Depending how AB plays, and I know AB is going to be great, I give the Seahawks a slight edge. But if AB is 80% of what AB was with Pittsburgh, and I think he's going to be there, and here is why. He's got a lot to prove. He's very motivated, and he's very dangerous. And you put all of
There's
that.
no guarantee he plays all games and stays on the team too, though.
No, he will.
I mean, he's
No,
just.
that I will put money on that. He's not gonna fuck up this year.
Well, you should stop putting money against me because I'm going to win the Steelers bet. I won the NBA bet.
Do you think
and
AB
I
is
won
not
the
gonna
other
finish
bet.
the year with the Bucks?
I'm actually up 3 on you.
That's
now.
fine.
3.
I will
It's
take
not
double.
fine. It's time.
I will take
You
double.
still owe me that Saints
Motherfucker, you live
executive.
under my roof right now, so don't you even. Don't you even. But anyways, do you think AB is not gonna finish the season with the Bucks?
No, I'm just saying there is a chance of it. Come on.
No.
He was on the Raiders.
Yeah, I know.
And then the Patriots.
All right,
and
fine.
he was out of the league in week 3 last
Okay,
year.
he had a problem.
He had a problem. How are you so sure it's fixed? How
He's
are
been
you so
working
sure-
on himself.
Oh,
I
has
talk
he?
to my boy.
you talk to AB.
Yeah, I tell
Okay.
he calls Husky
You talk-
Man all the time.
okay,
I
yeah.
got you.
Oh, all right.
He
Good
calls
to know.
Husky Man all the time. Listen, he's gonna get his shit together. He's too good not to be in the NFL. He knows.
No one's arguing that.
He knows.
No one's arguing
I
that.
agree. It is where the arguments are. He knows he's got a lot more to lose now than ever. If he fucks up this year, he's done. No team will pick him up. No team will give him another chance. This is his time to prove himself.
Yeah, that's what we said after last year, and then more stuff came out.
No, that's not what we said after last year. After the Raiders were a mess. Okay? The Raiders were a mess. It wasn't a good situation for him anyways. I didn't like that move for him. I didn't like him, being in the same team as Carr anyways, because I don't believe in Carr that much. That's number
He's
one.
playing good football this year, though.
Is he?
What do you mean, is he?
Is
Yes,
he,
he
though?
is. He's top 10 in
I
quarterback
know. Show
rating.
me something in the playoffs, and I'll talk to you. You've been long enough in the league where it's time to prove the doubters wrong. You could make the playoffs and win a couple of games
He's
in the
had
playoffs.
some really quality wins this year. Where he
Quality
played big.
wins
He
besides
played
the
big. He
Chiefs.
played
Okay.
big in Kansas City. He played big against the Saints. Is a
I don't think
quality
they
win.
pressured them enough, but he breaks
They
under
went
pressure.
into Cleveland and won. You could say what you want. The Browns were 5-2. They went
Okay.
into Cleveland and won. I'm saying they beat some solid teams.
I
He
agree.
had some good wins where
hey.
he played well.
I agree. I'm not disputing that.
And he got no weapons. He has no weapons, and he's playing really good football.
Wait, now are we putting Carr with Rodgers in the same line as well?
What the fuck?
Well, I don't know because we're saying Aaron Rodgers doesn't have any
You
weapons.
said Derek Carr was
Okay.
a bottom 10 quarterback. When I said
Wait, you're putting Derek Carr as actually a top 10 quarterback in the league?
this season, he's playing like a top 10 quarterback. This season,
Mahomes,
so far.
Lamar,
So far.
Big Ben,
So far. I know. I'm just saying so far.
Aaron.
Right now.
Brady.
Of course.
Okay, so his 5
I know.
already.
I'm just letting you know it's
we-
still too early to tell right now with Carr. But I'm just saying he doesn't have many weapons on the outside, and he's playing good football, and he's had some really quality wins. They went into freaking Kansas City and dropped 42 on them. That's impressive. You say what you want.
He's not top 10.
That is impressive.
He's not top 10. He's not top 10.
Let's revisit at the end of the...
Sure, he's not top 10. I want to be very clear about that. Derek Carr is not fucking top 10 quarterbacks in the league. Period. We can dispute it all we want. He's not top 10.
I just said he's playing like one, halfway through this.
Show me what you can do in the playoffs. Make it to the playoff first, and then win a game or two in the playoffs. Then okay, you got something to talk about. But he's got to win at least one game in the playoffs. Then I will come to the show and be like, hey, I'm super wrong about Derek Carr. He proved me wrong. I don't mind saying that. If I'm wrong, I'm fucking wrong by the end of the day. But he had, how many years has he been in the league? What?
I don't know, 6?
6?
5?
Okay.
5.
It's time.
5?
It's time for you to start
5
proving
now?
yourself.
Yeah.
Even Goofball, right here in the Rams,
Goofball.
made it to the freaking Super Bowl.
Well,
okay, fine. We
you
can
can't
say
compare
defense
teams.
and
Yeah,
okay,
well,
I
you
get it.
can.
But you
And
gotta
coach,
you
yeah.
gotta do something. And coach.
I mean, Sean McVay is one of the young, brightest minds in the league.
And
right
Carr
now.
doesn't have a coach.
Well, I'm nothing against Gruden right now, but I'm just come on. Gruden just started the other year or so.
No, but
I know, well, 20 years ago, but you know what I mean.
I'm just making sure that you didn't forget. All right, Packers versus Niners this Thursday, dude.
What
Where's
is
the
it's Wednesday,
line at?
right?
Yeah,
Okay, no, okay. So I get to bet tomorrow, which is nice because
scary. Which is scary. Well, actually,
I
this
need to
show
get- I need to
this
get on
show
the
won't
dub.
be aired till Friday.
okay. I need
So,
to get on.
Yeah, so this is gonna be. So this is gonna be. We're not giving the picks anyways. We're gonna talk about who we think is gonna win, but
I mean, it's Packers Niners. Packers are actually, I believe, 5-point favorites. The last I checked.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the Packers they got blown out by the Niners twice last year.
yeah, but the
But
Niners
I
got
know.
too many injuries.
Of course, this is a brand new team. I mean, unfortunately, Garoppolo's out for indefinitely right now.
Mm-hmm.
George Kittle's out for 8 weeks. So we got Mullen starting at QB. I don't even know who their running back is because they keep changing every week. So even though the Packers have had bad luck against the Niners, you
Yep.
really got to think they're going to win, even
Yeah,
if
I
it's
think
in
so.
San Fran, no?
I think they're gonna come back after the ass whooping the Vikings gave them last week, and actually win this one.
They really pounded it down their
They did.
throat.
My God, man.
Delvin Cook killed me in fantasy,
You
man.
did. You were playing against them.
I
that
did. He
week.
dropped like 48 on me.
You know
Each
what?
touchdown.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to cover fantasy. I'm so sick and tired of it. I am. Listen, if you're gonna whip me, but don't give me like I don't want to lose by 1 point.
You lost by a
I
point.
like 2 or 3 games this year. I lost by 1 point.
It's heartbreaking.
It's
isn't it?
heartbreaking. If I
Heartbreaking.
lose by 30, 20
Heartbreaking.
points, even 10 points,
Exactly,
even
yeah.
10 points, I could go to sleep
1
at night
point's-
and be like, 1
point's
point?
tough.
Come on, man. In the last fucking play of the
Hey,
game, too, or
wait.
last fucking 2 minutes of the fucking Monday game? Come on. Give me a break. No, fuck that.
We do play each other this week.
Oh.
We're both 3-5. So I don't want to say it's a must win, but
It is a must win.
for both of
For
us.
both of us.
Yeah, we're in a hot seat right now.
We are.
We
It's
in
going to
a
be
hot seat.
sad if both members of Trendy Husky don't make it
Hey,
to the
man,
playoffs.
yeah. We'll see.
I'm
we'll
just
see.
saying. It's
Are
going to
we
be
betting
sad.
on this week or no? Or is
Hundo?
it too much?
Hundo?
50?
All right,
What?
fine.
What? I'm just saying $100 and me going 3-6 would really sting. At least
that's
fit-
what it matters. Yeah.
you want to make it hurt,
Yeah.
don't you? You want to make it hurt.
Yes.
My team
Yes.
just put up 75. It's
I don't
hard
have
for
a QB right now. I gotta pick up a QB from my QB is Barrow, and he has
Oh,
a bye,
Burrow, yeah.
and he has a freaking bye this
Oh,
week.
he has a bye.
Isn't that what that waiver wire thing is for?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why I
Get
gotta
on
pick
that
up
waiver
some
wire.
garbage fucking quarterback. I gotta see what's available. So I'm waiting till
I
I
actually-
pay attention when you guys talk.
I actually
see?
saw you didn't have a quarterback, so I bid for 2 QBs of the top one.
you son of a. You took Stafford.
Well,
didn't
there's
you?
Stafford and there was Carr, so
You
I put in a bid for
motherfucker.
both, just so you would have to
Well,
choose
there
from
is-
Nick Foles.
I wasn't looking.
Nick Foles is your top
Ooh,
option
that's
right
dirty.
No, there is another one.
Oh, of course.
Who the
That's
fuck did you
dirty.
drop?
now. Well, someone else picked him up, so I dropped a defense, but someone else picked up Carr, and then, yeah, someone else outbidded me, but I was sneakily trying to put you into shitter, man.
Hold on. I'm gonna actually go look it up right now because I was looking at some.
Honestly, Nick
No.
Foles is your best option.
Nope. No.
Why are you not
Nope, I'm not
riding?
fucking
Nick
listening
Foles?
to you.
Why?
Fuck you.
He is your best option
You know
right
what?
now on the waiver wire.
Right now, I need you to hush because I'm playing you, so I know what I'm doing.
So what are we doing? $50?
Nah, hold on. Let me tell you right now what we're doing. Let me
Put
see.
him on
Oh,
screen,
no.
zoom in
Let
real
me see
close.
what's available
See-
because I was looking at a QB. I want to see if he's still available.
Grab Danucci.
Bonucci.
Yeah, grab
Danucci.
Leonardo.
Yep. Here we go.
Oh, who you stagging?
Oh yeah, got him.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh yeah. Tell the fans they want to know.
I'm
Who's
gonna
your
tell you once
QB?
it's in there.
Do you got per claim or can you just add him?
I think I just added him, but I want to double check.
See, look at
because
this guy. The waiver wire was 2 days ago, and now he's
Yep,
coming
I
in
picked
here
him
like-
up. Philip motherfucking Rivers.
All right, there you go.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, I was looking at Rivers. I'm like, he's going to give me a nice maybe 10 to 20 points.
Well, 10 to 20, that's a wide range.
But that's Philip Rivers.
Probably
He can either give
14. Yeah, he'll give you 14.
That's fine. That's all I need from
Yeah.
him. That's
Just
all
like
I
a
need from my
spot
QB.
starter.
Yeah, because I got Kamara. I'm starting Fournette for the first time in weeks. So excited about that. I've got, I don't know if Galladay is going to play. That's a problem.
You got to keep an eye on him. Well, he gave you a flipping 0 last
Nothing.
week.
That's what whooped me. When first fucking play of the game, I went to Allen. I was like, dude, trade time. It was like, oh no, maybe if he's coming back, then I'll trade for him the week after.
That's not what Alan
Yeah.
And
sounds like. Stop.
I'm like, dude, come on, AB for Galladay, let's go straight up right now. It's like, I'm like, fine, if Galladay fucking plays and he puts over 30
Well, I
points.
think he wants to know how AB is going to fit in that offense.
I know.
That's
I know.
the scary thing. You want to know. He doesn't want to trade away.
And
if
I want to
AB's
make
looking
it interesting
terrific.
for him because I want AB this week. Because I think AB is going to put in a big fucking game.
What a
first game.
great game to actually come back.
St. Louis?
No, the
I'm
Saints,
sorry,
New
Saints.
Orleans.
My bad, New Orleans.
Yeah,
St. Louis.
but on Sunday night.
Yeah.
On Sunday night. So
Yep.
they get a primetime game.
Yep.
You get 2 first-place teams.
Everyone's gonna be staring
Because
at AB.
Saints are 5-2 and the Bucks are 5-2.
Yep.
And the Saints won the first week.
I think if he gives me AB, I think you're fucked this week in fantasy. But now that I picked up a QB, I think we should make it $100. Just make it $100 and make it fun.
All right, let's do 100.
100. Come on,
All
shake on it.
right,
Give it to
all
me. Give it to me,
All
baby
right.
boy. All right.
All right.
Hondo. All right,
All
cool.
right.
Cool. Let's see. What else
Cool,
we
cool.
got?
Now I'm a little worried.
I should not be
If I
worried.
go
think it's
3
fine.
and 6,
And you lost to
lose
me.
$100.
And not only
Chris is
lose
gonna tell
100
you
and
don't worry
lose
'cause
it
he
to
wants
me.
your $100.
Because the other dudes you only get to deal with in text message.
Yeah.
You get to turn
Then
it off
face
whenever
to
you want.
face.
No,
we'll probably be
face to
watching the
face.
game, so each time your player
And you
scores-
got whooped by Timmy 2 times. And you get whooped by me. Dude, you're going to be... Oh,
We'll see.
no.
Man, all
So
right?
at
I'm
least,
trying to stay
if
positive
you
over
whoop
here.
me, I whoop Tim. Tim whooped you. It'll be kind of a triangle thing.
Trying
I'm
to
okay
stay
with it.
positive over here. I'm not out of it yet. I just got my eyes on Frenchie this week, and that's it. You know?
Yep, we
That's it.
gotta keep it positive.
That's it.
One of us is going 4 and 5.
Got,
One of us is going 4 and 5. So we'll
That's
see.
it. My eyes are on week 9 right now.
Eyes on the
I'm playing
prize.
Frenchie. That's all I care about right now.
Kamara's playing
That's
the
it.
Bucks.
That's,
so that's gonna be
that's all I
interesting.
care about.
All right.
Sounding like a coach over here.
Moving on to some NBA. Pelicans. Stan Van Gundy. Stan, the man is back in the league.
Good to see. I like Stan.
I don't know
Even
if
though
I-
he was a great broadcaster, I did enjoy listening to him.
Yeah, I
but-
think he's done with his coaching career. I think you
Well-
should call it. I think he should be done with his
You
coaching.
think he's done? What do you mean? He
I
just
think he
signed
should
with the
be.
freaking
I
Pelicans.
think he should be done.
What do you
Sorry.
mean? They got a nice roster. They wanted a veteran
Yeah,
coach.
but I don't think that coach will help.
I mean, come on. He was in Detroit for all those years, and I mean,
What
come
are you
on.
doing in Detroit?
Well, nothing, obviously.
Exactly.
Obviously.
So that-
What do you mean? They look at the
uh,
roster they gave him. Come on now.
Why is no one giving my man Mark Jackson a chance? Why are we forgetting that he built that Warriors team?
Mm-hmm.
I keep talking about Mark Jackson here all the time. He deserves a shot, dude. I think the Pelicans would have maybe, I don't know. I don't know. They have a good team.
They got a good young team.
I don't know about the coach, man.
They got
I don't
a
think
good
that
young
Van Gundy is a
team.
good fit for him.
Come on, he's a well-respected coach.
Oh no,
in the league.
absolutely. His IQ is high, but I think he's.
I think that's what they
And the
need.
game has changed. That's why Van Gundy didn't do much in Detroit. You know,
Well,
they
he
give him-
didn't do much in Detroit because he didn't have freaking players.
We had Blake
Reggie
Griffin.
Jackson was their leading. No, I mean Blake Griffin really came at the end of the tenure, but come on,
Yeah,
Reggie
but-
Jackson was their leading scorer. What the fuck are you supposed to do with that?
You're in the East. Make 8 seed. Make 7 seed.
Didn't they make the 8 seed one year?
I don't
No,
think so.
9th seed? I don't
nothing.
know.
Yeah, no, you haven't made the playoffs in a while, and it's sad because you got a team. You're spending a lot of money on your team. You're paying Blake a lot of money. You brought D Rose. I know you brought him towards the end right now. I'm not talking about, by the way, Stan Van Gundy's time. D Rose just came this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
So I don't know, man. Detroit is missing some weapons big time. Because D Rose, he's not back. D Rose MVP. D Rose,
course.
but we could see some little bit
Well,
of
it doesn't
old
matter.
D-Rose.
I still think it's a good hire for the Pelicans.
Yeah.
They're a young team. He's a
Going back to Van
well-respected
Gundy?
name.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do you see them making the playoffs this year? It's rough. They have a good team.
See, they got a solid team, very young. It's just the West is so stacked.
So stacked.
So stacked. Don't forget, obviously, man, they're very stacked. The West is very stacked. I mean, if they're going to make the playoffs, obviously the maybe 7th or 8th seed is where I see them sitting. It just depends how big of a jump Zion's going to take, you know?
Yep.
I mean, he was a little bit hurt last year, so they worked him back in slowly. But, I mean, he should be fully healthy this year. He should be on no minutes restriction. It's time to let him loose and see what happens.
Yep, I agree.
Who knows what's going to happen? He could explode on the scene.
All right. Here's another question for you. Giannis, he's being shopped around. He doesn't want to sign a new deal.
It doesn't look like he wants to sign a new deal.
Nope, he's not signing a new deal.
Because
And Miami,
Milwaukee's scared they're going to lose him for nothing.
and they don't want to lose him for nothing.
Nothing.
They don't want you. They don't want you. They want to trade him. If you're not going to sign, I'm trading you.
Wait. If you're in Milwaukee's situation right now, because obviously, say what you want, they've contended for a title the last 2 years.
Yep.
Would you give it one more go with him, or would you trade him this offseason? Because honestly, why not try to get another piece and say, come on, give another title run while you have it?
You know what this is similar to? And I know, just think of it for 1 second. Don't just jump to my guns right away. This is very similar to the Kawhi Leonard situation when he went to Toronto.
Of course, yeah.
We knew he was
knew
going to
you
be
were saying that,
a rental. We knew he wasn't going to re-sign with Toronto, and mostly after winning the chip.
Yep.
So this is what it comes down
But
to.
I'd still say
You want to win the chip.
I'd say Toronto still probably thought it was worth it.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Toronto
about it.
wanted. Okay. Hold on.
If you win a championship,
I
it is
agree,
worth
but
it.
it's different. It is why. Toronto never won a championship before. Toronto wanted that championship in Canada. They wanted them to win.
When was the last time Milwaukee won it? In the fucking 70s or something?
Yeah, but I'm just...
Don't me.
But they have rings. I'm not saying... Listen, yes, it's a similar situation. I get where you're coming from. But I'm saying, Toronto, it was more of a marketing kind of... Like, they wanted Toronto to win. The NBA was going to look good.
No, that's the most egregious statement I've ever heard. You're saying that Toronto wants to win it more than Milwaukee does?
1971.
Okay, 1971. Where are you coming up with this shit from? Well, you're saying Toronto wants to win it more than Milwaukee? No.
I think so. Back then, yes. I'm not saying right now.
Milwaukee has been flirting with it. They want to win it just as bad. I'm just saying they're in a...
So right now they're in a sensitive situation.
They
You
are.
either
It's a very tough situation.
Yeah, you
Very
try to
tough
build a
situation.
future, or you try to get rid of your best player, and you don't get another go at the chip. But here's the thing: you can't even get him to a finals. Who the fuck are you gonna get him out
Well,
there?
they need another
See,
piece.
They don't know if they're gonna get him the right piece.
Well, they need
They've
to get
been
him the right
trying.
piece. They haven't been trying. Who the
I
frick have
agree.
they tried
Well, they
with?
think they've been trying. They think by him sticking with the core that they built around him, that it was going to be enough to eventually get
Who
him
they
to a
added
finals.
what? George Hill? Is that who they thought
I'm
was
talking
the
about
missing piece?
Middleton. That's the core they built around him from the get-go.
It's not enough.
Bledsoe, Middleton,
It's not enough.
the Lopez brothers. Just saying, that's what they thought, was going to be good for Giannis. But it turned out Giannis needs someone to handle the ball and set him up the right way. Someone
He
needs
can't
to,
do everything.
He can't do everything, and I agree. Because when you put Giannis under a lot of pressure, he starts making bad shots. He starts taking those threes that he's never
Well, he
supposed.
forces it, yeah.
Yeah. Then, that's not Giannis's game. Giannis needs to be comfortable in his skin for him to win you games. See, if I was the Bucks, yes, I'd keep him. I don't think there is anything out there in the market that I would get that would be worth one more year of Giannis. I don't think the picks would be worthy because, again, a pick, it's... You don't know. It's like you're putting your hand in a basket. It might be
I know,
a bust.
we heard rumors about the Warriors,
Warriors,
shopping
yes.
Wiggins and the number
Yes.
2 pick. But, I mean, what is the number 2 pick in this year's draft? No one even knows who the number 1 is.
Yeah. I know.
Right? It's a crapshoot right
We
now.
all know it's just LaMelo is going either 3 or 4. That's all we know.
Or 1.
Oh yeah, I never
Or
thought
one.
about that because of COVID, right? Because
he's
the
gone.
NCAA is not even playing.
The NBA draft is actually later this month.
Okay.
So we'll see. But, I mean, there's no clear-cut top NBA prospect.
I agree. It's not
I
like when
know.
Zion came out. It's not like when.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's
no,
no
I agree.
clear,
I
like,
agree.
last year, Zion, Morant, Ja.
I agree. I'm with you. But I agree with what you said. There is not enough in the market for
You
for
heard
them.
about Miami maybe shopping Hero
I
and Bam
heard
for-
he would be interested in even signing a long deal with Miami.
And Miami said they're open to shopping Tyler Hero and Bam. They said that.
Bad move.
they'd be open.
Bad move.
Not if you could get Giannis.
No, bad move.
Not if you could get
You're
Giannis.
breaking your core that got you to the NBA Finals already. You take that and you add a Giannis to it. Now we're talking. I don't give a shit if you gotta trade your first picks for the next 3 years. You don't need picks anymore if you get Giannis to that
I know,
team.
but a late first round pick ain't gonna get Giannis.
No, first round. Oh, what do you mean?
A late first round pick.
Oh.
That's what they have.
Yeah, but give him the next 3 years, first picks and second picks. Give him 6. I don't know, and some guy from the bench. I don't know if they want Crowder.
Oh yeah, let me hop on that if I'm Milwaukee. Milwaukee's gonna.
The Milwaukee wants picks. They gotta go into a rebuild
No,
situation.
they want picks and young, good
Prospects.
talent, and Hero and Bam.
They
are young.
should not give up Hero or Bam. You need one more piece to win the whole thing with that Miami. It's been proven. You don't break it. You break. Okay, fine. What if you bring Giannis and it doesn't work out the same with him and Butler?
That's a risk you're taking.
You're
man.
not. You bring Giannis to the team you already have. You're winning a chip.
Well, no shit.
I don't want to hear
Yeah, of
fucking
course.
LeBron.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear
of
fucking
course, no one's
Kawhi,
gonna argue that.
Butler, and Hero and Bam and fucking Giannis in the same team. Fuck. Everyone is in trouble.
Of course, but
Everyone
I'm just
is
saying
in
if
trouble.
Miami wants to
I'd
get
love
him
to
for
see
sure,
that.
they
I'd
would.
love to see that. That's a team that I'd pay a lot of money to actually watch. I'm not gonna lie. That would be a good team to watch. But if you're Giannis, I think you want to get the hell out as soon as you can, because you're not. You want to win as bad as he gets. You want to win. You want your chip right now. He doesn't want MVP titles anymore.
Of course,
he
I
doesn't
know he
want
does
best
that, yeah.
defensive players, titles anymore. He wants the chip. He wants to. By the time it's said and done,
I
he
agree.
wants to be one of the best, if not the best, to ever do it. And if he wants to get to that level, he needs to start winning right the fuck now. Right now.
Oh, his clock's ticking. He knows it.
Then
Trust me,
yeah.
I know Giannis wants it.
Yeah. I don't.
Everyone knows
It
how
is the
hungry he
problem
is.
with Milwaukee. They gotta be careful because they can really screw the pooch on this one. Because you can go in the scenario where you're keeping a very unhappy Giannis.
I think if they keep Giannis, I think his mindset is going to be to win the championship. I don't think his mindset's going to be anywhere else.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be on free agency.
So what are
I
the
think
pieces? So now they keep Giannis. They have to trade for someone. They have to go get.
They have to go get
They have to
someone.
get someone.
They have to. They have to.
So what is the best piece that you think?
If they don't go get someone, Giannis is going to walk in free agency, and Milwaukee's going to get no one. For
Nothing
him.
and no chip.
Yeah, that's
Nothing.
worst case
So
scenario.
who do you think they should
That's
shop?
worst case scenario.
Who do you think should be number one in their list?
That's a tough call. That's why I'm not the freaking general manager.
Yeah, but I know, but this is why you're in Trendy Husky. You gotta give us
That's why I'm
something.
in Trendy Husky.
Well, fine, then give me three people that you think would.
You made a great point. I think Chris Paul would be a really nice fit
Mm-hmm.
there. I mean, he's already got the playoff experience,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing is, Chris Paul's just as hungry to win a ship too. I think Chris Paul and Giannis playing together. I mean, that would be a scary duo.
I agree.
I think that'd be a very
agree.
scary duo.
I agree. I think Chris Paul and Giannis in the Bucks. Yeah, that'd be something to watch for sure.
But who knows? We don't even know. I mean,
You know what I'd like to see, Giannis too? There's one more team that I don't know. I'm kind of becoming a fan of on the down low. The Dallas Mavericks.
well, yeah. I mean,
You
obviously.
put Giannis, Porzingis, and Luka in the same
See,
team.
I
Woo!
know, but as like. I understand
LeBron
that.
should be worried.
Well, LeBron should be worried either way,
I
though,
think
for
so.
next season. Come on.
Well, the Clippers are. They're saying they're talking about breaking up the team. So Clippers, we don't know what the hell's
We
going to
don't
happen.
know
to the Clippers.
yet. We don't know
Houston's
yet.
going to be Houston. Anyone could run through Houston in the second round.
Warriors are going to be scary.
Okay,
Dallas
now
is gonna be
that's interesting.
Dallas
Yes,
is going to be scary.
yes. Either
don't
way,
you
you're right.
think?
Dallas and Warriors, mostly the Warriors, man. Because let's not
And look,
forget.
we're not even talking about Denver right now. And you can't count out Denver.
you
Jamal
cannot
Murray's
count
only
out-
Jamal Murray
Is only getting
really
better.
took a big step from the regular season to the playoffs.
We can't count out Portland either. I mean, they're what?
They need a piece.
Yeah,
They need a
I
piece.
agree. I agree.
They need
They're
a
one
piece.
piece.
A piece or two. I mean,
Yeah,
Lillard.
they need
it's just-
one in the bench, comes in, helps, and
They're
you're
still
right.
in the bottom of the West for me right now.
No, they're right, but they're so scary. They can make a little noise. Hey, listen, they
little
just
noise.
made it to the finals, not true.
I know, Western Conference
Western Conference finals, couple
not
of years
this
ago.
season,
Yeah.
the past season. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you can't really count them out. People count them out all the time, too, and they prove them wrong. So, you're right. In the West, you can't count anyone out.
See,
and by
the
the way,
West is
John
stacked.
Morant, he's coming.
Yeah, and he's coming. Yeah,
He's coming.
Memphis got a young,
Memphis?
exciting team.
Yes,
Jaren
they do.
Jackson. So
Sacramento got a nice core, young core coming.
kinda, they're coming.
They're coming, yeah.
They're
but
coming. They're solid. They're better than they were.
Arizona.
Phoenix.
I'm sorry,
Phoenix, I was
Arizona.
like,
Phoenix.
Yeah. Well,
Phoenix?
they are in Arizona. I was just like,
yeah,
Arizona.
my bad. You know
was
what I
like,
meant.
Arizona
Hey, listen,
Suns.
dude, it's been a long week.
It's okay. No worries.
Phoenix Suns got
Yeah.
a good core, so yeah, the West is gonna
Even
be
the bottom of the West is strong.
much better than
Yeah.
the top four in
Phoenix,
the East.
Sacramento,
Yes.
the Pelicans, a lot of young teams out there up and coming.
Yeah. And then you see teams like Philly just screwing the pooch up just by not doing.
Did you hear
anything.
those rumors, by the way, in
What
Philly?
rumors?
Philly's going super hard after Harden.
No.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Are they really?
I read it on Bleacher Report. Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, obviously, I don't think Houston would go ahead and fall for that. I mean, there wasn't too much interest, but
What are
I
they gonna
mean,
give?
I have no idea. I have no idea who they're gonna give.
Embiid
but
or is Bennett?
What
or-
is this? Ben Simmons for James Harden here.
Yeah, no, that's a bad trade for Houston. Really bad trade for Houston.
I mean, Houston's probably not interested right now, but I'm just saying it was just interesting to
Yeah,
see.
it
You know,
says Simmons or Embiid. Sorry, I mean,
They want to break them up. They want to break them up, and they want to get top dollars for them. That's not gonna happen. Embiid is too fat, and Simmons can't show a lick.
No, Embiid is not too fat. He gets lazy.
Yeah.
Lazy.
Too
he's
fat.
not fat. He's
Fine.
in really good
Fine.
shape. He's a beast.
Fine.
He's
He's lazy.
He's lazy.
He doesn't
he's
go
not
up
aggressive.
and down. No, he's not.
The thing with Embiid and Simmons, obviously their talent is through the roof, God-given
But
ability.
they're missing the one thing that
They're
will
not
make.
go-getters.
No.
They're not that Kobe. They're not that, they're not
Simmons
that.
was. I like when I'll never forget this. When Simmons, I think, got knocked out his first year in the playoffs when he played with Embiid that first year. Forgot it was against who, but he came out. He was like, "Watch me, you're gonna see me again.
Oh.
Do better next year." It was nice. I even
Oh,
bought
yeah,
into
it's
it.
nice to see. Yeah.
It was nice. I bought into it, but did it happen? Fuck no.
No.
He always got out first, second
He
round.
got a little distracted with the Kardashians.
All right. I know
He
you're gonna
did.
go. Let's not stop.
Or Kendall.
That
Jenner.
booty's
Besides-
Stop.
mesmerizing.
Everybody
She's
likes
the prettiest
booty.
one anyway.
Everyone
Everybody
likes
we're
booty.
like, why are we judging the guy?
But
Everyone-
he picked the skinniest one, the model
We're
one.
not
Stop.
judging.
Why are we going that direction? Let's not get laid.
Hey, no, but sometimes if it's that good, it can be a little distracting. I'm
Oh,
just saying.
Jesus Christ.
It
Whatever.
can be,
You
no?
should know,
All those guys got distraction pussy, okay? All of them. Trust me.
I guess.
They making buku money for them not to have
Well,
distraction pussy.
maybe they were just too busy taking paparazzi photos outside of
Alright,
restaurants and
whatever.
shit like that.
All right.
Who knows?
But no, West is gonna be interesting. I don't see that Harden trade happening. Yeah, yep, man, dude, it's a great show.
It was a great show.
Exhausted,
Exhausted.
long week,
It's all
but we're
right.
gonna finish it with the
We're
bang.
getting more followers each
Yes,
week.
we are.
I actually got noticed twice.
We're gonna
Gym.
talk about that.
Got
So I've been
noticed.
getting noticed
I
more
got
in Huntington
noticed.
Beach. Shout
I
out
got
to people
noticed.
noticing me in Huntington
Got
Beach.
noticed. So.
Stop by, say hello if you see me. Grab me, talk some sports with me. No
Yeah,
problem.
we're always downtown HB. We're
Always
not at
downtown
Make him
45.
take a
HB.
picture.
Sure,
Yeah,
take
pictures
a
where it
picture.
didn't happen.
Yeah,
I want to
sure.
see proof.
It's true.
Proof.
Danny Blue Eyes got noticed
Twice.
a couple of times as
Twice,
well.
yeah.
So yeah,
Someone
dude.
stopped me on the sidewalk and said, "Hey, are you Danny Blue Eyes?"
You're like, yeah, that's me.
I was like,
Oh,
yes, I
dude,
am.
I can't let you go just yet. No, we have more things to talk about. We do have some UFC talks that I need to bring out with you. All right, so I don't know if you heard about the rumors, but Dana White, he's been chatting with Khabib. He's been chatting with
I know. I
Khabib.
saw. It's just
Okay.
rumors right now.
He said he's got big plans for him, and he said it's been going super well. Who do you
Well,
think?
he wants to get Khabib to 30-0.
Okay, and who do you think is gonna offer him for Khabib to say yes? I'm waiting for you. I'm letting
What, you
you
waiting
guess.
for GSP?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
What do you mean? Come on. That's the big plus. Dana knows Khabib doesn't want Connor.
I know. I know.
Tony
It's just
Ferguson.
It's just rumors now, Zoe. It's just rumors.
Well, I know. This is what we do. We talk about
I
rumors.
know.
What the fuck is
I'm
wrong
just
with you?
letting
Why killing the
know.
vibe
I'm not
right now?
Killing the vibe.
Man, killing the vibe over here. Listen, that division is looking mighty good now that Khabib left, because literally any top 4 or 5 in that division can get the belt. Tony Ferguson, Conor, Cormier, Gaethje, the new fucker they just signed, that, you know, the one that was, I don't know what's his name, I forgot his name, but you know, has a good wrestling background. The guy who they just signed just in case Gaethje or Khabib gets hurt, I forget his name, but yeah, that division is looking mighty, mighty good. And to be honest, I'd love to see Khabib get into the 30-0 versus GSP.
Of course, I think.
But here's the
wants to see
thing.
that, no?
Now the title may be on the line. What do you do? What's your title fight out of these guys?
No, you make a good point.
I know, but who would you pick as a title fight? In that, would it be Conor? Would it be Poirier?
I mean, obviously, Conor doesn't deserve it.
Okay.
I mean, he's done nothing to deserve it. Who
the last
did he
couple of
beat?
years?
What do you mean last couple? He's beat Cowboy in the last 2 years.
I agree, but
That's
you know,
one win in the last 2
Dana's.
years.
Listen,
I mean, that's one win in the.
you know, Dana loves Conor as much trash as they talk to each other, but you know he loves Conor
let's
because
see
he
how-
brings him the most rating.
I mean, as of now, I mean, isn't that fight scheduled for January? Conor versus Poirier.
Poirier, yep.
Yeah, exactly. So
It
I
is
mean,
what I say.
let's see how Conor does against
It
Poirier.
is what
no?
I say. I agree. I say Conor versus Poirier, and you put Gaethje versus Ferguson for a rematch. Winner
Everyone
of them
wants to
two.
see that rematch.
Yes, and I think it's fair for Ferguson
That was
to
one
get
of
a
the fights
rematch.
of the last
I
few
agree,
years.
and I think winner of both fights should fight for the title.
They asked Cormier, and he said that maybe if McGregor wins the interim title, that'll be his best shot at getting a shot at Khabib again.
They asked Cormier.
Yeah, and that's what
Wait,
he
is
said.
that gonna be? Wait, is that gonna be for an interim shot now?
That's what it says here. It just says Cormier argues that it would be in the UFC's best interest to create the opportunity.
Oh,
for
to
a third-
create. So
Yeah.
it's not official yet.
No.
but
Like that would be like
Right,
a
right.
way for him to get another shot at
it's
Khabib,
interesting.
and then for them to all make a
And
bunch of money and blah blah
again,
blah.
I don't think Khabib and Conor would be a good matchup for each other.
No,
Conor-
Would it be a good matchup for
is-
Conor?
It would not be a good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I mean,
He's gonna
obviously.
spank him
Khabib is gonna
twice?
smash him. Period, dude. I'm gonna get a freaking broken leg, and he does what he does to Gaethje. Stop. Guy is one of the best ever. Now, here's where it gets interesting as well. Talking about one of the best evers, and he's in the come up as well. Adesanya, he's moving up a division.
I know.
I don't know
Fighting
if
the
I
Polish
like
hammer.
that.
What is
Yeah.
it? Jan?
Ja,
Oh my god.
Ja, I don't know if it. Dude, Ja can hit.
Oh, like a horse.
Ooh, he can
boy.
hit. Now,
Oh boy.
I know.
That's a dangerous fighter, Adesanya.
And I know
Obviously, he's
we keep
quicker,
saying
longer,
that
yeah.
about him every fight for him is dangerous, and he comes out on top.
Of course, yeah.
Here is the thing. This guy, I know Costa hits very hard, but he didn't get caught. So, you know, Adesanya is a very smart fighter.
Very smart.
He's going to have to put on more weight. I don't know if it's going to affect his speed. But here's my problem with this one. I feel like Whitaker is getting screwed out of all of this because Whitaker deserves another shot at this, at Adesanya. He won 2 in a row now since Adesanya
Yeah.
lost.
Mhm.
He was amazing, man, in the last fight. Again, super strong, dominated the
He
whole
did.
fight.
He looked good.
I think Whitaker Adesanya should happen one more time before Adesanya goes up a weight. And then you give him Joe, and if he beats Joe, you give him Jones.
Yeah, I mean, Adesanya's got more on his plate right now than Whitaker. I think Whitaker's in the rearview mirror right now. I think he's got. You heard what Adesanya says. He won 3 belts at 3 different levels.
Can't do that. He can't do that. No, dude, Miocic will fuck him up. You know what I mean? No, I don't. No.
I'm just saying what he said he wanted. That's all.
Ngannou, he will mess him up. One punch, done. Like, you could hit him, you can chop him with the legs all you want. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to see him with
Who do you
3
see
belts.
winning the Adesanya-John fight? Do you see Adesanya coming out on top?
John, I gotta give it to that fucker, dude.
Really?
Yeah, and that's a rough one, but
Just 'cause
I
he's
give it to
built.
that son because he's built, he's fast, he's strong. He's not gonna fall for Adesanya's bullshit. Let's be very clear. John Jones has submitted a lot of people in the past. He didn't have to, but his IQ has been only getting better and better. And you give him a lot of roids. It only made him even better. Okay? Adesanya is a very smart fighter, but no one has tested him on the ground yet. What do you think John Jones is going to do? He's going to put that motherfucker down to the ground. I think that's a bad matchup for Adesanya. If he thought there was going to be a good matchup for him, he would have taken that fight already. But he's been saying, I'm not ready.
At least he don't look scared of nobody. He's ready to go. He's
Well,
ready
yeah,
to
everyone
fight,
could
yeah.
talk
I
shit
know, but
behind the mic.
He's been backing it up. I think he's really good for UFC right now.
I agree. Right after Conor, kind of perfect timing
Yeah,
too.
it is. He's stepping into that next stardom role right now.
I agree.
He really is. His fight against Costa was a masterpiece. What he did with the leg kicks and everything, he made Costa look silly. No other way to put it. He made Costa look silly.
Man, if he goes for 3 belts and he actually gets 3 belts,
Oh boy. You know he would never stop talking either. You know.
game over.
The guy's
That's
got a
it. Best
mouth.
ever.
Oh yeah.
Best ever, period. 3 belts?
Oh,
3
of
different
course.
divisions?
It's still far away from there. We'll see.
Yeah,
Let's not jump ship here.
Yeah, man. And he can do it. It's just the heavyweights is going to be hard, man. And Ngannou and Miocic, they don't play around. Those guys can fight. I mean, yeah, you got the stamina, you got the tank, but the power in that division. One punch.
That's the only thing with those big guys. All it takes is one punch and you're out.
That's
all it takes.
Anderson Silva, man, done. He retired. Well, again, he doesn't want to retire, but Dana White retired him. He was like, he's not fighting the UFC again. He's like, what, 45 years old?
45 years old, yeah.
You gotta come
Actually,
on.
the guy who noticed me out on the sidewalk, we started talking UFC because that's
Yeah.
that's how he started listening to our show.
Yeah.
He's like, "You watching the UFC senior tour tonight?" And he was referring to
Anderson
he
Silva.
was referring to
To Silva,
Anderson
yeah,
Silva. I was
yeah.
like, "All right, that's a funny one. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good."
It's time for him to.
Of course,
It's
yeah.
45 years
He
old.
collected his last paycheck. I think he'll be all right.
And Dana says he gets paid a lot of money. Again, I don't believe everything Dana says just because, I don't know. You know, you're a promoter.
Yeah.
You're good at it. I'm not going to believe everything you say. All right, my friend. This was a good one.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
As you like to- as you
yes.
like to
well, I like
say.
to say as the last word. All right.
I know you do.
Right here from Mornings and Beach. Thank you so much for joining in the Trendy Husky podcast. If you haven't, please go subscribe to our Instagram page, Facebook page, or YouTube page. I'll do all 3. Like and comment. If you like, you could share our video as well. Thank you again for joining in. This is Yassi. This is Danny Blue Eyes. We got beautiful Alien production. This one is a way up.